Markets tried to climb the wall of worry again yesterday. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday morning, May 12th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Quick note before we dive in. Today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. Learn more about our funds and strategies at amf-capital.de. Alright, let's get started. So, US stocks moved slightly higher yesterday, even though geopolitics stayed right at the center of the market conversation. The main driver was once again the situation between Washington and Tehran. Iran reportedly sent a revised proposal to US negotiators calling for an end to the conflict and the removal of sanctions. But, well, President Trump was not impressed. He pushed back sharply and called the proposal totally unacceptable. Now, normally that kind of headline would be enough to make investors more nervous, but markets were surprisingly calm. The Standard & Poor's 500 rose nearly 0.2%, while the Nasdaq Composite gained almost 0.1% and reached another record close. That comes after the major averages already hit all-time highs on Friday. Semiconductors helped carry the market, chip-related stocks moved higher, and Micron surged to a new record. The Dow Jones Industrial Average also recovered from an earlier drop and finished up almost 0.2%. Oil prices climbed as well, and that is important because investors are now watching whether higher energy prices will start feeding into inflation again. This week, the big focus is on fresh economic data, especially the April consumer and producer inflation reports. Over in Europe, markets were more mixed. The German DAX finished basically flat. London's FTSE 100 rose 0.36%, helped by a strong move in Airtel Africa, which gained 9.18%. But the broader picture was not that strong. The Euro Stoxx 50 fell 0.33%, and France's CAC 40 dropped 0.76%. LVMH was the weakest name in both indices, falling 4.38%. Interestingly, major European defense companies also moved lower, with Rheinmetall down more than 3% and Leonardo down more than 4%. So, bottom line, markets are still holding up, tech is still leading, but oil, inflation, and the Middle East remain the key risks to watch. Alright, that's it for today's Capital Markets Quickie. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and stay in the loop. See you tomorrow morning.